In today's fast paced world, stress often comes from trying to do too much or from saying yes when we really mean no. Sometimes those expectations come from others, and sometimes they come from within ourselves. Hi, I'm Tiffany, and today we're talking about something that can change your life: knowing your limits and setting boundaries. Learning how to say no is the most empowering way to reclaim your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. And we need that, don't we? So, the reason boundaries matter is because boundaries aren't actually walls, they're guides. They help us define what's acceptable and what's not. And when you stay within your own limits, you protect your emotional and physical energy, you build healthier relationships, and you start prioritizing your own well being. Without boundaries, we risk burnout, resentment, and constantly feeling overwhelmed. So, how can we say no to others? So, saying no isn't just about rejecting others, it's about saying yes to yourself. So, when you say no to what doesn't serve you, then you're creating space for what truly matters. And you reduce unnecessary commitments and you take back control of your life. That's what calm confidence looks like. So, let's talk about how you can start setting boundaries today. So, one, know your limits. Notice what drains your energy. Is it a long commute? Too many obligations after work? It's important to be realistic. Maybe instead of 4 or 5 things you're trying to handle in a day, focus on 1 or 2 that you can handle really well. So, our next point is communicate clearly. So, use simple, respectful words like, my time is maxed out right now, or I need the weekend to recharge. Um, there's something really important that I have to take care of. Practice saying no. That's our third one. It might feel awkward at first, but start small and use the language we just talked about to help you speak up. And avoid over explaining. Number 4 tip: you don't have to justify your choices. A kind, firm no, it's enough. And you'd be surprised how many people actually understand. Number 5 is to use a delayed response. Oh, I'm not sure. Or you can say, let me check my schedule. Now, that gives you space to make decisions on your terms. And it's a great way to get in the habit of setting your boundaries by giving yourself time to answer a request. And our 6th practical tip is to set consequences if needed. So if someone continues to cross your boundaries, be ready to say, if this keeps happening, I'm just going to have to step back. Or you find a wording that works for you that helps them to know this is not acceptable. So I hope that helps, but I think you're going to want to know more. So take a look. Yeah, it's normal to feel guilty, especially if you're a people pleaser or someone who deeply values relationships. But let me remind you, you have the right to protect your energy. So saying no to others is saying yes to yourself, because overcommitting, it doesn't help anyone. Not even when my cat just practically startled me right now. And taking care of yourself, it's not selfish, it's essential, because you can't help others if you're not in a good condition yourself. So, healthy boundaries, it goes both ways. When we honor other people's limits, then we create a space of mutual trust and understanding. And that person will tend to follow suit and start respecting your boundaries. So here's your gentle reminder: You don't have to do it all. Start small, practice saying no, and trust your limits. Doing this over time, you'll feel more balanced, more empowered, and a lot less stressed. And from my own personal experience, when I started saying no because I was fully overcommitting, I was surprised how much people just were like, okay, they just let it pass and they respected the boundary. And I think you can experience the same thing. Of course, there's people who don't want to respect your boundary, but remember, you deserve to be respected and you deserve to have the time you need to enjoy yourself and your life. So thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs the reminder that saying no is self-care. And drop a comment below. What's one boundary you're ready to set this week? And for more, check out my blog. Link is in the description below, where I dive even deeper into stress relief for busy women and even this topic on setting boundaries. So until next time, be healthy and happy.